Hello friends and fans, this is ThomasZoey3000 here, and I'm back with a brand new items of 2019 video. Sorry, I'm just moving stuff around. I should have been more prepared before doing this video. That's how you can tell I'm no professional. Nope, no professional. And please excuse the tiny little mess that's on my floor. I've yet to vacuum up this place. But anyway, yeah, this is the new items of 2019 from Markham and Uxbridge video. This consists of everything else I picked up during my trip down to Markham and Uxbridge, which was just a couple of weeks ago, really. It was a lot of fun, and just to let you guys know, I am going back down in October, this time for the Brampton train show, or is it the Toronto train show? I don't know which one it is, but it's in Brampton. Anyways, we'll get to that when that time arrives. For now, though, I am going to show you every item here because the items are still taking their bags and it's kind of getting a little crowded in here. So, you know what? I figured today, okay, show off the items. That way you guys get a chance to see what they look like. And more importantly, I can actually clear up some space. Yeah, so without any further ado, let's get started. And actually, before we do get started with those items, I want to show you this. This is the July and August 2019 issue of the Thomas & Friends magazine, with a chance to win 4 tickets to Thomasland. Yeah, I haven't quite read the whole magazine through, but from what I have seen of Thomastown, and let's see if I can actually find it in here. Thomastown looks like a very nice theme park. I would actually like to see it for myself. One day, maybe. Anyways, my parents actually found this for me while I was away. Yeah, and they got it for me. Wasn't that nice of them? So yeah, now I got another Thomas magazine. I haven't bought too many Thomas magazines in recent times. Yeah, it's been a while. Oh, and on the back of the magazine, you see a promo for the brand new set, Cave Collapse from Trackmaster. Although it says, available at Target. So I guess it's a Target exclusive. Dang. Which is not good for me because Canada doesn't have a Target store. No, we don't. No, we do not. Anyway. Despite that, this is still looking like a great magazine, and I can't wait to get into it. At some point. But then again, I got a lot of stuff to read, so... yeah. It'll be a while before I can get into that and then put it in the museum. And yes, guys, there is a museum update video coming up real soon. Now, on to the items I actually picked up. I'm actually trying to do this all with one hand. While holding on to the camera. When I got to Tamagami on my way down to Markham on Friday, August the 9th, I went into the gas station, namely just to take care of some stuff. And... you know, just grab a drink or two for the journey down. And lo and behold, as I'm looking around that gas station, I find this. A My Little Pony Jumbo Coloring and Activity Book with Rainbow Dash on the cover. I think it's pretty much like all the other coloring and activity books I've gotten for My Little Pony. But it's got Rainbow Dash on the cover, so I couldn't pass this one up. Plus, as the series finale is getting closer and closer, I think it's only fair that I start collecting the rest of the My Little Pony merchandise as much as possible. I got a lot, I will admit, but nowhere near as much as Okami Girl 64. Shouts out to that person, by the way. If you haven't seen her videos, do so. She does a lot of great reviews. But anyway, I bought the book and just put it in a bag. And kept it in there until I got home. Yep. Still looks pretty cool. Not much I can really say about that, but surprise, surprise, I found it in a gas station of all places. Alright, now next up would be the Tale with Thomas merchandise, but that's already been shown in a previous video, you know? Yeah. I've already done that, and it took a lot longer than expected. So, let's just get on to the next batch of items, if I can find the next bag here. Sorry about the shakiness. Yep, I got a Walmart bag. This one coming from the Uxbridge Walmart. I used to shop at that Walmart all the time. Glad to see some things haven't changed. Now for you Yu-Gi-Oh fans, you're going to be happy with this purchase because I got a few Yu-Gi-Oh card packs. I'll just get rid of the bag and show you the packs. We've got Speed Duel, Scars of Battle, and a Joey Wheeler pack. Well, series of packs. There's at least, I think, 3 in there. I'm not sure. There's some info on the back in case you want to read it. Alright, so yeah, I got, I think 3 of them. Oh, nope, sorry, my bad. 4 boxes here from Walmart. Which means that one day I will open them up and show you what cards I've gotten. And yes, guys, one day I will show you my binder of current Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Yeah. I'm just going to put these boxes to the side here and show you just one copy of this one. Battles of Legend, Heroes Revenge. Now, this looks interesting. I'm going to assume it's based on that new Yu-Gi-Oh series. I'm not 100% sure. Or it could be the 7th generation. I'm not 100% sure. I think there's a 7th generation coming out. Again, I'm not 100% sure on that. So don't quote me. Don't quote me. But yeah, I got those right after the Dale Thomas event. I nearly went in just to get a bottle of water. And just to have a nice little look around. And yeah, I got some Yu-Gi-Oh card packs. Yeah. Which are pretty darn cool. I will admit that. Now, the next day, I went to another Walmart. This one being a big Walmart. The one in Stouffville. And that's also another one that I used to go to all the time. Yeah. I used to go there pretty much almost every weekend, searching for Thomas toys and all that stuff. Never did search for My Little Pony there. Kinda wish I did. Oh well. Still was great to go back. And lo and behold, when I was looking around, I found tons of great stuff. You can already see 3 items in particular here. Stuff that I didn't pick up at Dale with Thomas, because it wasn't there. So, without further ado, let's have a good look at these items. First up is Helpful Harvey. With a motorized Harvey the Crane engine. Which looks really good. A truck. And another truck. I think that one's got a cable winch, I think. I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me on that. And there's Harvey's CGI promo. Helpful Harvey. Here's one end of the box. Here's the other end with Harvey's CGI promo. And here's the back of the box. So you guys know I already have Lexi, but I didn't have Harvey, and I didn't have Steven. But did I get Steven? Well, we'll find out soon enough. Anyway, there's the info in case you guys want to read it. I don't know if you can read it. Alright. So yeah, Helpful Harvey. Another great Trackmaster 3-pack. And I can't wait to put it up in the museum. Next up is an engine I've been wanting to find for a long time. It's Merlin. Merlin the Invisible. The Trackmaster 3-pack. Although it's not a Journey Beyond Sodor cover, it's still Merlin. And it's still got his truck. I gotta admit, of all the Trackmaster Revolution engines out there, I like Merlin. He's so shiny. A lot shinier than my Adventures model, I will admit that. And even shinier than my wood version that I recently picked up at Dale with Thomas. Yeah. Trackmaster did a great job on Merlin. And speaking of which, there's his CGI promo. There's one in the box. Oh, and it says here, the gears spin. Really cool. Really cool. Merlin the Invisible. Alright, here's the back of the box. I do have Steelworks Thomas and Hurricane. Hurricane's the only one in a GPS box. GPS stands for Journey Beyond Sodor, in case you didn't know. Alright, so that's Merlin. And next up, it is Runaway Steven. Yep, I got Steven, and no, I don't have the original Trackmaster version, so I can't do a comparison. Sorry, guys. Passenger car goes from empty to full. And actually, I noticed something on Harvey's box I forgot to show you. Oops, sorry. Oops. The wood chipper spins. Okay, that's a wood chipper. Alright, alright. Guess that makes a lot of sense. My brain's not working today, but then again, when is it ever? But anyway, yeah, Steven looks pretty good. His small tender, which is accurate, and a passenger coach, which does look very nice, I will admit that, with a lot of passengers on board. Yep. Here's one end of the box, another end of the box, and here's the back of the box. So now I have all three of these. Alright. And of course, it says Runaway Steven. I was not expecting to find these guys. So, yeah, I was generally surprised to find them. Next up, we have not one, but two boxes of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Legendary Collection 2. The Duel Academy years. In fact, I'm going to move the bag back just a little bit. 58 cards in all, including 28 foil cards. And also includes the Sacred Beasts of the GX years. It's the biggest deal anywhere. Let me show you the back of the box. Time for a Yu-Gi-Oh! GX class reunion. And unlike our previous box, which came with some classic Yu-Gi-Oh! Card packs, you get the Legendary Collection 2 packs, which is always cool. Also, you get some Dark Lord cards, 7 new Ultra Rares, and of course, the 3 Sacred Beasts. These 3 monsters were hidden away beneath Duel Academy. Well, they're not under Duel Academy now. They're in these boxes, which I will open up soon. Hopefully within the 6-week time periods before my next trip. Alright, so what's next in here? Ah, yes. Almost forgot these. 2 more Thomas books, and true classics, I will admit that. Not the best classics in the world, but you know what? They do just fine. I'm just trying to get the bag out of the way here. There's one more item in there, but they'll have to wait. So here we have the Dr. Seuss books, Stop Train Stop, and A Crack in the Track. Very interesting that there are Dr. Seuss books of Thomas the Tank Engine. Well, there is. And in this one, Thomas really does have a super long train. Whereas A Crack in the Track, you know, kind of released around, I think, 2002. I think. Yep. Anyway, I saw these at Walmart and I just thought to myself, you know what? I've been looking for these books for quite a long time. I might as well just get them. And I did. It's a good thing I did, because I haven't seen them since. Nope. Well, it's not to say I've gone back into the new Liskeard Walmart, but, well, who knows, maybe one day. But it's not likely I'll find these books. And also, there's a promo there for Go Train Go, which I think is a sequel to Stop Train Stop. But yeah, these are true classics. Classics from my own childhood. And I'm very happy now to have these in my collection. So now I'll just put these over here. In a bit of small space today, but like I said before, the bags are kind of taken over for now. And let's see. I know there's one more item in here. Ah, here we go. But first things first, I'll get the bag out of the way. There we go. And now for that item in question. It's another Trackmaster, but one I wasn't expecting to find at all. This is the Hyperglow Nia. Yes. I found the Hyperglow Nia at Walmart. I'll let that sink in again. I got Hyperglow Nia at Walmart. Can you guys believe it? I still can't. But yeah, I've got Nia from the Hyperglow range, and she was the only one on the shelf. So of course I had to pick her up. Nia lights up the track. Hyperglow Nia. And she comes with 3 tracks. Now what's a hyperglow engine, you might be asking? Well, it is a special glow-in-the-dark type of engine. But there are lights underneath here that allow Nia to basically light up the track, as it says here, and even shows within this picture. It's a really cool lineup, and honestly, I've been wanting to get it. There's also Thomas and Ashima, but I haven't seen either one of them. In fact, I've never seen Ashima's Trackmaster version. Nope. One day, maybe. Anyway, it says here, Nia leaves a glowing trail when she races over glow-in-the-dark track. That is so cool. And I've already got a few glow-in-the-dark items as it is from the Trackmaster range. So, it'd be great to add Nia into the mix as well. So cool. So cool. And even says up there, glow-in-the-dark. So I'll put Nia up here. Hopefully she'll stay up there. Yep, I think she'll be alright. Alright, now next up is stuff from a good store that I've always gone to my entire life. First was in Toronto, and later on, they moved to Markham. And no, it's not Toys R Us yet. This is just used to hold the bags. Make it a little easier to transport. But anyways, the items in here are from George's Trains. My favorite hobby shop. And I was so happy to go in there. And I got quite a bit from the hobby shop that day. What did I get, you might be wondering? Well, I'm going to show you right now. Starting off with this. The Bachmann Trains 2019 catalog. Yes, I finally got my hands on a new catalog. Which cost me about $5.98. And for you Thomas fans out there, you might be interested to know that there are some new pieces of rolling stock coming out soon, as well as engines. There are the narrow gauge engines, the coaches that are coming soon, rolling stock, and there's a red Rosie coming soon. I personally can't wait to get my hands on that Rosie. There's only a few sets now, but that's okay. Because we also now get Thomas's Christmas delivery. So they've changed the Christmas set again to give us a flatbed and a caboose. I'm going to try to find the original... I almost said Lionel set. No, the original Christmas set from... well, not the very first one, but the second one that came with Thomas and some trucks. Then I'll get this one, then I'll have a complete train. Yeah, Bachmann Trains 2019 looks really good. I haven't gotten a new catalog since 2016, to be honest, so it's nice to finally get one at last. Alright, so that's the Bachmann Trains catalog. And next up is something from my layout. It's Toad. Toad the Brake Van. Yes, I got Toad at George's Trains. There was only one copy of him, so of course I had to pick him up. And here he is in all his glory. Toad. And of course, I will be doing a review of Toad in the not-too-distant future. But he won't be alone. Oh no, he's not alone. But there is one more character in here you have to see. If I can find him. Ah, here we go. It's not Oliver, but it is Paxton. Paxton, the Diesel Works Diesel. And honestly, when you look at that face in person, it doesn't look as creepy as the one shown in the promo pics. So, yeah, Paxton looks really good. Toad and Paxton will be reviewed together. And of course, when I review them, there will be a running session with them. Plus another engine, but I won't say who yet. Anyways, you can tell too, this is the newest design of Trackmaster packaging. Whereas Toad's in the old style, Paxton's in the new style. Honestly, he does look good. And see, there's the promo picture of Paxton. I think. Or is that the model? I'm not 100% sure. But anyways, here's some engines on the back. It doesn't include Salty anymore, but it does include all these other characters. Not including the new Red Rosie, which is coming out hopefully later this year. I'm going to see about pre-ordering one, so that way I can have a Red Rosie to run around on my layout. Hopefully. Alright, next up, what else? Well, let's just start with this bag first. Get it out of the Toys R Us bag. Sorry for the shaky shots and my slurred speech again. But you guys know what that is like. Actually, we'll save these ones for last because they're not from George's Trains. I just remembered those. How did this end up on the floor? Oh well. I got myself another engine, ladies and gentlemen. And it's a Bachmann branch lines engine. This is the N class. And it costs me $89.95. This is a late BR version, and it's number 31401. I've actually had it running around on my layout, and honestly, it is a beautiful runner. A little bit louder than my K1, but you know what? It's still a good engine, and I think it's been heavily modified by the previous owner. I'm not 100% sure on that, so don't quote me on that. But yeah, this is a really nice engine. As soon as I saw it, I thought to myself, okay, I gotta get this engine. And I did. And here it is in all its glory. And there will be a review of this engine soon. I've definitely been wanting to show you that engine for quite some time. Okay, diving back in here. Yeah, here we go. This one's from George's Trains. Got some nice trees from Woodland Scenics for my layouts because I've been needing some trees. So that's cool. Really cool. Alright, next up, you know what, I'm just going to get the whole bag out of the Toys R Us bag. See how professional I am? Not really. Alright, now next up in the bag here are some freight cards that I've been needing for my Santa Fe Diesel and the Union Pacific 4432. This one will be with the Santa Fe Diesel, Canadian National Hopper. And George's Trains, by the way, had a deal where you can get 2 freight cars for the normal prices, and you get a third one for free. So I got 6 of them. Here's a Rio Grande car. I think that one will go great with Union Pacific 4432. Yeah. And of course, there will be a running session with those 2 engines and these new pieces of rolling stock. And of course, I had to get a Santa Fe caboose for my Santa Fe Diesel. So here it is in all its glory. They're used pieces of rolling stock, but that's okay. I don't mind getting used pieces. Here's a Reading hopper. Very nice indeed. Alright. What else is in here? Ah, here we go. I don't think I've ever owned this one before. Or even my dad. I don't think my dad's ever owned this one before. This is a Burlington boxcar. And I know there's one more in here that I can get rid of this bag. Yep. Alright. It's a Western Maryland hopper. That'll be really good. Yeah. So yeah, 6 pieces of rolling stock. Now that's not all I got from George's Trains. I did pick up 5 train movies. Unfortunately, after I got home, I tried to play one of them, which was an old VHS tape. Pentrex's Steam to Los Angeles. The tape doesn't really work. In fact, it almost destroyed my VCR. Yikes. Don't worry, I got the VCR working perfectly. But, yeah, the tape is not working. So I'll have to find the DVD version if I ever want to watch it. Or see if I can find another VHS version at the train show I'm going to. But, we'll find out. However, the other VHS tape I did pick up from George's Trains does work. If you're a fan of this particular video series, I think you'll be jumping around for joy. It's Video Rails with the Union Pacific Steam Express, the 3985 Challenger. And this shows the Challenger as a coal burner. Yeah. Can you believe it? The 3985 in 1982 with coal in the tender. And the tape works fine. Perfectly fine. I can guarantee that. I watched it from start to finish. It works beautifully. And it cost me $4.95 because it's a used VHS tape. So, not too bad. Not too bad. Here's some info here at the back. Basically, the highlights of the tape. And plus other tapes you can find. So yeah, it's a really cool tape. I'm glad to have it in my collection. I got off to the side here with the other train movies. And next up is a Trains Magazine DVD. One of the hotspot DVDs. Horseshoe Curve. Now, truth be told, I do have the original VHS tape. And, surprise, surprise, it's also amongst this DVD. But you also get an updated version showing what Horseshoe Curve in the area looks like nowadays. Or at least from 2017's perspective. Honestly, this one was fantastic. I was very happy to know that Trains on Location was on this DVD, and we got a bit of an updated version, so that is really cool. I hope Trains Magazine, if they're watching this, hears these compliments and decides to make more of these hotspot DVDs, because honestly, I'll buy them in a heartbeat. Because I only got a few Trains on Location tapes. There I go again. Yeah. So I am missing quite a few of them. It'd be nice to actually get them in these DVDs. Yep. Next up is another DVD. This time coming from Greg Schultz Video Productions. And one of the first of the newer ones. Canadian Rails in the 1950s. And it's actually narrated by a good friend of mine named Christopher Kovacs. Yeah. Christopher Kovacs is the narrator for this one. He doesn't just do previews, he also does the full presentation. And honestly, looking at the footage in here, it looks like we've taken a step back in time. A true step back in time. That is amazing stuff. Here's some info on the back in case you want to read it. And here's some pictures. And if you are a fan of my fan series, The Railroad Stories, you might be interested to know that one of the engines that I featured in my series is actually seen in the movie. But hey, don't take my word for it. Pick up a copy and find out for yourself. Yeah. Alright. Next up is the only DVD I haven't watched as of yet because I've been too busy. It is a Pentrex DVD called Today's Chicago Railroads. This was actually filmed back in the 90s, according to the info on the back. So yeah, Today's Chicago Railroads. And there's the info in case you guys want to read it. Alright. It's about 2 hours long, so that's practically the reason I haven't been able to watch it as of yet. But rest assured, I will get into watching it at some point during my weekend off. And yes, this is my weekend off. Alright, so that is pretty much everything I've gotten from George's Trains. I know it may not seem like much, but hey, I got 2 locomotives, 5 train movies, one of which that doesn't work, trees, and rolling stock, plus the Bachmann Trains catalog, so that's quite a bit. But will I get during my next trip down south? Who knows? Only time will truly tell. Now, what's in that other George's Trains bag, you might be asking? Well, they're not items from George's Trains, I can tell you that much. They are, in fact, items I picked up at the Chapters bookstore from down there. I used to go there all the time. And it's changed quite a bit, but... oh well. Still great to walk around in there. Anyways, I picked up the Elements of Harmony Volume 2 book. I might as well pick it up, you know, just for the heck of it. There's some info on the back. All the stuff that you can find within the book. I've yet to look at it, but I'm sure it's going to be a good one. Yeah. A really good one. Now I'll just put the book back here and show you this book from My Little Pony, the movie. The Great Princess Caper. Not going to open up the book. Trying to keep these videos as short as possible, but when has that ever worked? Yeah, Tempest and Grubber. I think that's his name. Grubber? It's been a while since I've seen the movie. Yeah, so sorry. But yeah, it's got all 4 Alicorn princesses and Grubber. Yeah, that's his name. He's a pretty cool character, I will admit. And then here's a Thomas book I've never even heard of. Really useful stories. Take your turn. I'm guessing this is a story about Flynn and Belle. If it turns out to be a good story, then yeah, I'll definitely consider bringing it out as a narration. And this is one of those real useful stories, like it says. I have honestly never even heard of this book till now. So it's great to find a brand new Thomas book and another one to add to my ever-growing collection. Now, after George's trains and chapters, what do you think I did after that? If you said go to Toys R Us, you're absolutely correct. I did go to Toys R Us. Now, the stuff in this bag was not put into this bag. It was actually put into that Toys R Us bag, but the bag obviously has since ripped and has been used primarily for carrying those George's Trains bags. Makes it easier to pack up and then unpack when I get home. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I did go into Toys R Us and I did pick up a few more items. Now, this first one, I don't even know why I bought it. Because after looking at it, I'm starting to wonder why. But then again, I'm trying to preserve pretty much a lot of the MLP merchandise. Though I will admit that this item has been recently shown in a new video featuring Pinkie Pie herself. Oh, it's stuck in here. Come on. Yeah. A little difficult to move around. And sorry about that. Yeah, it's the Oh My Giggles Pinkie Pie. What was I thinking? And no, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. I think it's been played with too much. But hey, it's still Pinkie. Eesh, that face. And it's the same on the other side. Here's some info of the toy. It's not overall the worst MLP toy I've ever picked up. At least I don't think. And it's not likely I'm ever going to buy a duplicate. Not like that Talking Twilight I've been wanting to get for some time. But, well, it's just not one of my favorites. But I did pick it up anyways. Yeah. Now, the next MLP item is a good one. It's a Rarity plushie. Oop, sorry, Rarity. Don't want to mess up your pretty mane. And this one's actually My Little Pony the movie related. How cool is that? Oh yeah, Rarity. She looks pretty darn good. So yeah, I'm definitely on the lookout for the plushies because, well, I think they're cute. And I've seen a few Bronies and Pega sisters collect them for their collections, so of course I would want to be, or I want to join in on the bandwagon and just pick up a few. Yeah. Alright, now next up. If you thought I had bought a lot of Thomas Woods A Day Out with Thomas, well, you're going to be in for a big surprise because I didn't get enough at Day Out with Thomas. Nope, 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 not a chance. Instead, what I did get was close to enough. Yes, more Thomas Woods, ladies and gentlemen. With plenty of duplicates, meaning these ones will be shown in future videos. We'll start off here with Victor. And I'll pick the best box to keep in, well, in box. And then the worst one's going to be opened up. So yeah, this is Victor fully painted. And as you can tell, no picture on the back. That's okay though, because honestly, I do like the painted versions of Thomas Wood. I've actually played with the Thomas Percy and Day Out with Thomas recently. And truth be told, they are great toys. Not the best in the world, but still pretty darn good, considering they're meant to uphold the legacy that Thomas Wooden Railway has left behind. Next up, we have Devious Diesel. Or Smiling Diesel, whichever one you want to go with. But yeah, fully painted, he does look pretty good. And honestly, resembles pretty much the original Wooden Railway Diesel. Only now with a proper red buffer beam. So that's pretty cool. Can't wait to get this Diesel out of the box. Next up, it's Harvey. Harvey the Crane Engine. As you can tell, I got two versions of him. The face looks really nice, and honestly, the whole model looks great. Much better than that unpainted version. Now I got both versions in my collection. So how cool is that? I think it's really cool. Alright, I'm going to put Harvey over here. Definitely got to move some stuff later, just so I can get around. And finally, of course, I couldn't shop at Toys R Us and not pick up the Red Rosie. Yep, Red Rosie, fully painted. This is 10 times better than the original unpainted version. Yeah. And I can't wait to hold her in my hand. That'll happen. That'll happen. Alright, now after that, you would think, okay, that's more than enough. Wrong. Since I still had the morning of August the 12th to go, well, I figured, okay, might as well do just a tiny little bit more shopping before I head off for home. So I did. I stopped in Uxbridge to get some gas for my Jeep and went into Walmart one more time. And what did I pick up this time, you might be asking? Well, let's find out. We have a 2017 7-pack, which actually comes with Clarabelle. I think that's Clarabelle. Flynn, Hero, that really nice truck. I think that's Alien Paxton. Tiger Percy, and Construction Thomas. Now, truth be told, I don't really have this pack in the museum. But it's not going to go in the museum. This one's going to be opened up. Why? Because I've been looking for these minis for a long time. And truth be told, I've already got enough multi-packs from 2017 just on the walls. So that's why I got this one just open up. However, it has to be said, I did pick up some 2017 packs as duplicates. These, for example, which comes complete with Octopus Percy. I think that's Construction Diesel 10. Yep. Nighttime Millie. The Snake Cargo Car. I really should be showing you this. Plus 3 other classic engines. Salty, Gordon, and Percy. I thought that was Henry. So we got 2 Percys in the mix. I think it's clear to see which one's going to be opened up. Yeah. That one. Alright. Next up. Oh yeah. A Yu-Gi-Oh card pack. Dark Neo Storm Special Edition. Which comes with 2 of 4 special rare variant cards. So that's really cool. Really cool. Can't wait to get into that one. Someday. Before we take a look at those last packs in there, here's another 7-pack, which is already in the museum, but I've been looking for this one to add to my loose collection. With Steel James, Clownfish Ben, and that truck. All the others I think are duplicates, but that's okay. At least I'll be able to get these guys in my collection. And last, but not least, the final Yu-Gi-Oh card packs I got during the trip. And that's a lot of bags. Alright. So, as you can tell, they're all, well, not all of them. These ones are the Soul Fusion card packs, which come with only 1 pack per box. Danger, beware. Interesting. And another Speed Duel pack. Attack from the Deep. And it's got Kaiba on there. Whoop. Feeding Frenzy. This looks really cool. And this one comes with 3 packs. So that is really cool. Really, really cool. Where am I going to put these ones? How about right here? Yeah. Alright, YouTubers. That is pretty much everything that I picked up now from my journey down south. Honestly, it is a lot of stuff, I will admit, but you know what? When you're on vacation, you're allowed to have some fun, right? Yeah. So, in all honesty, it was super fun to get all these and the Dale with Thomas merchandise and to bring it all home. The only disappointing factors were that Pinkie Pie. I still don't know why I bought that. I guess I just wanted to preserve it. Plus that Pentrex tape that doesn't work. Yikes. Oh well. I took a chance, knowing it was a used VHS tape. Thankfully, the other 4 movies, which are right here, they do work. Yeah. So yeah, this is really cool stuff. And in case you're wondering of the dates, the Tamagami gas station was August the 9th. Dale with Thomas and the first Walmart trip was August the 10th. George's Trains, Chapters, Toys R Us, and the Stouffville Walmart were on August the 11th. And the second visit to the Uxbridge Walmart, August the 12th, when I was returning home. So yeah, hopefully that answers everything. And all I can say now is be prepared for a few more unboxing videos due to come out. I honestly can't wait to show you guys everything that I picked up. And I'm going to stop here before I start rambling on again and again, which I think I've been doing. So until next time, my friends, I am ThomasZoey3000. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm signing off.